Well, we have moved from inside to outside. It's blooming cold out here. In fact, the wind is just beginning to whip up as well. It's promising rain, so it's marvellous. We've got our today's special value. Just the thing. And you can see here, Rick, lovely to see
Alison,
you.
my pleasure to be with you.
Busy day it has been,
has
and night before that.
I know, and it rained on us last night
at
1 o'clock.
Weren't we blessed? Absolutely. What are we talking about? We're talking about this incredible wind guard umbrella that you can see here. Do that. Let me put mine down here, yeah, and show you.
Right here, we've done
the fashion statement for this season. Remember, Glenn Campbell told you. I'm telling you as well.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the pink polka dot.
Lovely.
I think it's lovely if you've got a young lady, someone going off to college. It's certainly going to brighten their day.
Even we older ladies like the pink.
Absolutely, it's going to brighten their day. And you can see just how small it folds up to. It's comfortable to grip and easy, and you've got that sleeve to put it in.
Exactly, and it works just like this, so easily.
That's really the key.
Okay.
People love the fact that it automatically opens and.
Actually, it was raining. I had to buy an umbrella from a stand, a market stand. It was $7.99 for my umbrella.
Exactly. Even up against the canopy, there's no difficulty whatsoever.
That is a heck of a strong wind we've got there.
It's about 35 miles an hour.
And again, the other thing as well is you're not struggling with this. You're not trying to get your umbrella up. You press the button, it's there. You press another button, and it's down.
Right.
One more, and there it is. It works the same way. You're talking about this. All you need to do then, push it into place. If you find that a problem, put it down the floor, push it back in there on a table, anything else at all. But as soon as you've undone, and you've got the button there to put it back in as well.
Exactly.
And then you can just roll it around, and when you put it back into position, and then you have 2 of these to hold it in place. I trust you implicitly. By the way, the red, I know as far as sales are concerned, we have the red, we've got the black, we have the blue stripe, and we have the pink dots as well for you too. So it's entirely up to you. There you are. They are superb. So 1 button up, it's there, it's perfect.
Come on over.
And am I coming over here?
Come on over here.
In the last couple of minutes alone, thousands of you, I think it's nearly 7,000 of you, since midnight alone have seen the sense. This is one of the worst times of the year as far as the weather is concerned. We have a lot more winter to go before we get into even remotely warmer climes. And as far as even summer showers, you know how heavy the rain can be in the summer. That's a nice one, isn't it?
Being something like this.
I was just going to say, that's the point. I mean, I had my bag, in fact, came herring out in a hurry.
So you've gone out without an umbrella. With something like this, it folds up so small inside the sheath that it literally can go in your coat pocket, but in a handbag or a purse without any difficulty.
I mean, in fact, from the point of view, when you think about what you need an umbrella for, you need it for automatic and immediate protection from the rain and from the elements. And one of the most annoying things is if you walk, I've been drowned before I've even got to the car sometimes.
Your hands are free, so if you're traveling with a child or you're carrying your business case or your handbag, your one hand is free. And there you can see, I mean, you wouldn't walk into the wind with your umbrella this way, but we're trying to exaggerate it. At 35 miles an hour, this is able to really take the wind. The wind will pass verting.
So it protects you as well. Nearly 500 of these have already. If you want to have that one, black, maybe more of it for practical. Buy 2. Once you've got one of these, you've got them for life. And to my mind, I say, I hate it. You've done your hair, you sorted your makeup, you open the door, you step out like that. The minute you're out, the rain's on you, you are soaked. And everything, the effort you put into your appearance has been ruined. So why not buy something like that? There you go. Got that there, it's catching the wind there. That is really going some, and it's not going anywhere at all. This is, to my mind, a must.
Well, I mean,
I would say I've got to have one of these. You
know, you walk out on the square and you'll see something that says Storm Chaser, and you immediately think, well, geez, that's something that's going to hold up. But I mean, even out here, I mean, you can.
That's dangerous.
It sure is. You can cut yourself.
You can have your eye out.
Poke your eye out.
Exactly.
Let's get rid of that.
I think we should.
But again, why don't you just step in front of there with the red and show everyone?
I'm loath to do this, so I'm going to put mine that way around, so I am being really protected from it. I've got to go on and do a couple of hours after this. I'm worried about my hair. From the rain as well. And the price is extraordinary. I told you I paid $7.99 for a crummy little umbrella that within moments, as soon as I'd taken it out of its casing, had turned inside out in that lousy wind that we had a couple of months or so back. So basically, 2 of those, and I've virtually got the price of $16.84. You've got this one for life. That is blooming cold. Excuse me, move out of the way. Freezing. But that's the whole point. If you're talking about actually buying yourself something like this, or buying somebody else that you care about something like this, to my mind, you are protecting a quality material. It absorbs the water.
Exactly.
And then it goes mouldy. I've even had those before you take it out and it's mildewed.
And the water will come through. It'll actually go right through the umbrella and you'll get a...
Now with this one, as far as rolling it around, I just want to show you this as well, because this to my mind is a brilliant idea. It top layer of it pops out and it's going to be then caught when you've actually got it in its own little compartment there.
And that's the thing that we've done with the new wind guard. First of all, when you push it the first time... you know which way
you're doing it.
Exactly.
That's something else. Not everybody thinks that.
And you just press the center of the one up, one down,
that is
and
superb.
Then again just to push
it
down on it and lock it that way.
Yeah.
We've made it lighter in weight. That's a comment that many people have made. It's still
in design anyway. We love that one.
I mean, and then when it's dry, just take your hand and gently roll it around. And again, you've got those two straps need damage, because normally if you crush it together, that's the only time it can really be damaged.
Exactly, and that's I've been showing it to you. As I say, it's an absolute bugbear of mine. I will not go outside if it is raining unless I have got an umbrella. That's all it takes, is one button there to put it back down and one button, of course, to put it up. All you need to do is to push it into place like this. Let's run through our colours again.
There's your colours. You've got the blue stripe, and you can see just how we've got your basic black, perfect for absolutely. And then, of course, the pink with the polka dots. So you've got a fashion appeal to it. So it's not only practical and functional, but very, very fashionable.
It is, and of course the great thing about this again is it's one button up and one button down as well. Once you've got it in position, all you need to do is to fold it gently, roll it with your hand around. You've got two of these straps. We use an umbrella not just to protect ourselves from the rain, but also to protect ourselves from the wind as well. Very much so. And if you are somebody, if you're seeing this, we're not pretending. We've picked up random umbrellas, any one of the ones on the table we could reach for, and the same thing would apply. One button up, one button down. It's as simple as that. But if you buy today, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and the only way you're going to know about this is to buy it today, get it home, and play with it. Just get it out there. And we've got certainly lots of rain and weather for you coming up for you to actually have a bit of fun as well with it. Once you've actually got this at home, you'll wonder how on earth you manage without it.
Exactly.
A good point to make, in fact. And if you are somebody, if you've got a school run or anything else where you're out regularly walking backwards and
Thank you so much.
Love to spend the time with you. 828-458. Many of you on the phone lines now. Q-cuts are great, and the umbrella to keep you certainly protected against the elements that we're going to be suffering from in the next few months or more. Thanks, Rick. Oh, our QVC outlet we have for you now, basically, in other terms, means sale. Fantastic things at fantastically low prices, lower than you will have ever seen them before here at QVC. And basically, we are removing things, getting them to you, so we can make room for... Thank you, Amica. See a little windswept from being outside there with our today's special value. Don't miss out on that. That umbrella is unbelievable. Now, we are moving on to another bag. Now, this great thing about his bags is they are beautifully put together. There's always a lot of attention to detail. Reinforcement is... This did then on its own. Inside here, you can see it always costs more because, of course, you're talking about it being that very special skin itself. But with this one, we have brought the price down, as I say, because it is in our outlet hour. This is the black option. Amica has the green, very pretty apple green at £112.80. Now, moving on from there, we have also got for you this fabulous wallet. Now, if you decide to go for that bag, this would be perfect here. That has been finished, tooled almost as a gift, Italian designed, and this of either the black, but just have a look at the red. So again, if you've gone for your red umbrella, are brand new. They are exactly the way they were when we first brought them to you. And basically what we're doing is making a little bit more room on the shelves for new products as the new year has begun. Now, from that wallet, which is very much sort of like your sort of checkbook size, decisions. And I buy that, and then I think, I really wish I hadn't done that. Well, with this one, I doubt very much you'll think twice about it, because it is a great time to buy bags, wallets, whatever it might be. But the thing is, you do have that chance to take it back if you choose to. Send it back to us within 30 days, and we'll refund you the full amount. You buy something you might prefer instead. This is a corker, which is great to know. Now, with the fastener itself, that just lifts over. Outlet hour, outlet sale prices, things at prices lower than you will ever have seen them before at QVC, or will ever see them again. And a lot of the things, of course, we're bringing you are last in stock, brand new still, because it's not a case that someone's had it, returned it, we thought we'll give it to you at an outlet price. It is brand new from our warehouse in Liverpool, and you do have our 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Looked at a number of bags. We're now going to Jennifer, of course, from Kirk's Folly. Jennifer Kirk, it's her daughter who actually creates the Dream Keeper fashion. And we have two of these as you... Either, as Goody is doing, in a casual way, so if you've maybe got to like that, very much indeed. Now then, we are also staying with more innovative off the hanger to show you, because it's been very nicely shaped and styled. It's one size, but one size fits all when it comes to Dreamkeepers. You can shoulder element, because we have got 3 different pieces of fabric that have been stitched together to give you this very clever, as you can see, shawl itself, which again is that nice racing green colour, a deep, deep green, and goes beautifully with what she's wearing. I love the blouse, very smart, with a little waistcoat. And if you do wish to go for this one, as I say, originally it was £37.75, so we've dropped it down in price. And that, of course, is the watch that I am wearing. I've got the black option of that on. There's so much other fabulous jewellery. Susie's come up with some cracking new designs as well. Her first visit since well before Christmas. Now, talking about colour, and me just talking about Susie B there, in fact, let's have a look at this lovely ring, because this ring is one of only 2. Double it up, put it around the neck, and then loop it in on itself. And I have to say, it's certain that you have got something really sort of filling in the neckline there, and this does the trick beautifully. I also like the fact if you have got rather maybe an old wool coat that's, you know, seen better days, then you can just sort of put that around the shoulder area of the coat itself. A peaked cap on there. But I think she looked equally good in this hat. And gosh, I needed a hat the other day. It was so cold. Actually, that would go perfectly with what we've got for you next, because again, Dennis Basso design. So very, very down, because it is our outlet hour. Pleat, let me show you here. Cape size. So you've got the cape, which shows you obviously sitting there with the collar itself would go right the way. With me, Susie Beyontegard is joining me next for an hour of her fabulous.
Longer. Because they're so short, because the nail bed's so short.
I'd say keep using your slick tips nail oil that's in your hydration kit. That's got vitamin A and E in there, which is going to condition and nourish the nail. And how long have it? I'd say that you need to wait 6 months really for the nail bed to leave the base to completely have a new nail that's come from the matrix, which is going to be hydrated and conditioned. So you just keep doing what you're doing really. The kits that you've got there it's got everything in there that you need in order to make your nails as strong as possible, without actually putting something on top of it to make it strong while it being there.
Well, thank you. That's super of you.
My pleasure,
Could I just ask you, when I put nail polish on,
yeah.
Because of the shape of my nails, because the edges are so weak,
yeah.
it tends to mean that the polish sort of peels off in one. Is there anything I can do to sort that out?
I think you need to start using Leighton Denny polish.
You need
I do. It's fabulous.
Have you done the base coat before?
Yes.
And the top coat?
Yep.
And it's coming away because your nails are so paper thin at the end?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, you see when they are that thin. If you
just you see, the thing is that anything can only be as good as the canvas that it's put on more, unfortunately. So without opting for something like a natural nail overlay in a nail salon to harden the nail, because if something...
Is that going to happen in Horsforth then?
Horsforth, I would recommend Fine Fettle Hair and Beauty.
There you are, you see, he's just opened a salon in Leeds.
But your products are absolutely fabulous.
Thank
Truly,
you.
I've used so many from QVC. I've been a customer for many, many years.
There. We're gonna have to move on for this. I'll let you apply those whilst we're saying. But just to remind you of the item number there, 221122. That Charlie's in the building. I saw him a little bit earlier. He's got beautiful nails, actually. In fact, for a gentleman, he has beautiful nails, and he's going to put his hands to the test in some way or another. Actually, he's been doing a bit of hard work. I know. I am indeed, Charlie. Have you noticed this? Absolutely beautiful. Just one of 2 choices, in fact. I'm telling you no more than that. You'll have to stay with Charlie at midnight. But what we're going to do now, though, is continue with Leighton Denny and these gorgeous colours when it comes to nails, of course.
Try Me kit.
Yes.
Do you remember the Try Me
What
kit?
do you mean anybody? Loads of people did, didn't they?
5,500 people bought it,
Huge numbers. The colours on there. Now, remember that when you are looking for a perfect quality nail polish, loose hair, as it were, and then they keep their shape as well. Hi, Ruby. How are you?
Oh, hi.
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Now,
I can recommend to everyone to buy this product.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ruby. That'll do.
Panthenol is it's proven to strengthen nails. It's really treat it. It treated it, but it wouldn't harden it. Yeah, it's a perfect platform for the first coat of colour to stick to. But what's if you just notice, I'm just going to put some on my hand now. And if I just remove the polish that I've just put on here, you'll see.
Now,
can you
Sash,
see?
if you used other things before, they'd
you
go
see that
right.
now?
Can you try a bit of the undercover on for us so we can
just so we can show you it going matte as well.
If you've got children, maybe, or option for that. So you've just applied that now. If you put the Miracle Drops over the top of that...
That's going to dry. Any nail varnish, my nail varnish lasts for weeks anyway, but any nail varnish that you try with this, maybe you've got a load of bottles that you've tried that are not lasting very well, get this, and this is going to revamp your old nail varnish collection.
Brilliant. So what you put that on underneath it, and then you can put your old colours on, you find that there's a base coat, the undercover, it will make those polishes last longer. So you get the Leighton Denny finish.
That is very clever. Now, let me just remind you, fantastic to
been
spend
my
it with
pleasure.
you. Thanks very
Pleasure.
much indeed to you, Sasha. Thanks also to Nina, who is somewhere the other side of the camera. Take care of yourselves. Stay with Charlie for our today's special final. I shall see you tomorrow on my birthday. Tomorrow.
Well, very many thanks indeed to Simon for the last 3 hours. Lovely to have your fabulous ways to really... So, of course, what we are talking about are our salon secrets. We have so many more things still to show you. It's been a real spoilie, in fact, another half an hour still to go. But, Andrew, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thing to look forward to, and here on New Year, New You, some marvellous beauty products for you. All our experts to show you how to use them. Alison Young is going to be very, very much in evidence during that day too. And who knows, Beth will be going and will be there too. Beth, thanks ever so much.
Oh, it's been lovely.
Happy New Year to you.
And to you, sweetheart.
Do stay with us, by the way. I've got silver star jewellery. Now, I just on every single one. 3 little fingers there you have. Might flare up.
Red, reactive, fragile, vulnerable skins.
So thank you very much for talking us through that one. Thank you, Beth. I don't know, thanking you for. It's a bit of a pleasure. There you are. It's that made up for you not having anything. Just remind you, of course. Now, we are going to stay with Declior and good for different skin needs and types. Whether possible, but anyway.
But that weather...
weeks of the year,
Yeah.
because 7 days it gives you the TV and everything is the fantastic picture quality.
Look at that.
Now that was just off a normal TV picture, so even if you're going to use this, just that's coming up later on, I believe.
You're nodding in agreement with me there.
I was nodding in agreement.
And it is well worth, again, as I say, to try yourself out with that one. Now, we still have got plenty more to come because we're looking at luxury electronic gifts. Nick, thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. And do stay where you are because, of course, we still haven't shown you what's coming up in the next half an hour. Oh, thank you very much indeed to Anthony, and lovely to see you.
Oh, hello.
This is great. I mean, yeah.
For
you because we have
that. Yeah,
well, I mean,
know.
everyone's seen it while we've been talking there because it is just £612. Now, with 3 easy payments of £204 as well are in the electronic shops, but £612 is a super bargain price because for this size screen,
Pleasure.
lovely to
Thank
see you
you.
again
Likewise.
as always.
Thank you.
Do stay with us because we still have some fabulous brand names coming up in luxurious Christmas gifts. Well, the great thing about a 100-hour shopping one computer to another, you could use it maybe in somebody else's as well, if they've got a Dell, or if you're taking yours with you, then use their information and thread it through as well. So it's a very, very simple system to do. Now, we have already mentioned the fact that you have got different colours on this. Essential in winter for poor, dry skin. Blusher, it's a great idea, isn't it, as well, for that dewy, youthful shine that is a staple of beauty magazines. And Christina also uses it to calm frizzy hair in emergencies. So really
fantastic. It's this lovely base of plant waxes. So you've got avocado, you've also got a bit of rose hip in here, and you've got this fantastic...
What you need to do is to use products like these on your hands to soften, to hydrate, to nourish the skin. And this in its... I know, it's probably teaching grandma to suck eggs here. Put it in a lot colder. I can imagine in the Isle of Wight, the salt breezes.
Yes.
If any of you watching live by the sea, I mean, I've seen what this salt air does to cars and the paint on cars. Imagine what it does to your skin. So you really do need to look after this. I mean, I bought my mum some of this for Christmas, actually, last year.
It's a great
And she has
gift.
beautiful hands. I mean, she's always had lovely hands. When I was a child, you know, looking at her hands and thinking, how lovely. But your full sizes with
great
you.
idea.
Karen, I love you just Elemis towards the end of this hour. Hour 45 already of our 100 hours of Christmas shopping, and your love.
And what we wanted to show you today is, and you know, it's a really good wax. So it's very, very soft. And with any pencil, always warm it up on the back of your hand, and then you won't drag your skin.
There you are, look, you can see that. Come on up and see how you make it work. I've got to see this.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
And that, as I say, that's what we're all about. So it's your 30-day supply, so you literally, as though you were...
Original lip gloss there on my hand, but I just want to show this underneath. Would you?
Back pocket, little...
way, it's not going to pop out.
Exactly.
You're never going to lose the lid, of course, something like this, which again is something, or with lip glosses.
Isn't that the worst?
Sometimes you find that
That
they get a
is
bit
such
sort of,
the
you know,
worst.
sticky
Stunky at
around
the
the bit.
top.
Exactly, and it's not so good either.
I know, it's
what a
such the worst.
cracking... I think
And it's
marvellous.
recyclable. A mum that's on the go all the time and just wants to put something in their back pocket, etc. Your party little...
Yeah. Thanks very much indeed, Simon. It's great to have these hours, isn't it, Amica, where you can just pick and choose between the gift ideas.
Brilliant, yes.
I know, 100 hours, and you're
Mind you,
spending
I-
quite the 25th of January 2008. Last couple of years is now. It was a global success story, isn't it?
It is, and you know, we've recently just signed a
And we're not just talking about, obviously, cosmetics and you know...
It is. It's all about whole lifestyle. We are products of our lifestyle. Over.
Well, windows to the soul, you see. So if they're starting to look more sort of like wrinkly or tired look, sometimes they don't. They just do that bit.
They
and then
do.
rinse it all off.
Definitely. And when they shave, they actually remove 2 to 3 layers. So you don't even have to.
That's been written. Someone's going to put this in there and give someone a gift already.
They're waiting for me to go through. If I just go through what's in here. Well,
it's the only rose product I like the smell of.
It is, because it's not sickly, it's not heady, it's just a fresh, clean, crisp rose.
You do want to sample this, and of course this set as well has been put together for a specific reason, because you're looking at different ways, or the ways you might be feeling.
And crepey, you can put it over your eyelids, onto your lips if your lips get dry.
And that's something that does happen, isn't it?
Definitely, and that's a facial exfoliator, so this kit is good.
Different roses, Moroccan rose in there as well that I like too. Now, Lynette, a very good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
I really want to speak this afternoon is because of that cream for the dark circles around the eyes. I'm of Afro-Caribbean descent. I'm 73. I'm not that dark, but on occasions, the circles around my eyes have been literally black, and it's been like that for some time. I look in the mirror and I think, this looks awful. How am I going? I've tried this, that, and t'other to conceal it, but nothing has done the trick. Like, it was an LMS. I received it probably about 10 days, 12 days ago.
Yeah.
There's a knock at the door, and I said, who is it? Because I always say, who is it? My 9-year-old grandson piped up, it's QVC. And so it was. Another parcel delivered this morning. I have to pretend as though some of them are for my daughter when my husband sees them arrive.
We won't tell, Lynette, don't worry, we won't tell.
Please don't, please don't. But I must say how wonderful you presenters are. You're absolutely lovely. I can see someone is moving her lips. She's probably trying to say something. I can't hear what it is, but I won't let you get a word in because I am so excited. Everyone tells me how well, black ladies, all you ladies looking, try LMS.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, Lynette. Marvellous. You enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for taking time out. I hope it wasn't too nerve-wracking for you. It was lovely to talk to you.
I'm a speaker, by nature. I'm a minister, and I'm used to speaking, public speaking.
Well, there you go, then.
I just didn't know what I was going to say.
Well, you said it all beautifully. Well, thank you.
It could be that you've been on medication, or your product contains Pro-Collagen Marine Cream.
Oh, fabulous.
The new product. So,
changing your beauty routine, changing the products that you use, then I would suggest you slip LMS in now, because this is a great way. It's a great collection of products as well, and you're going to find everything in here you need to not only cleanse but also to moisturise the skin.
It is, and for us, LMS, we've always
have that, but then we don't say why.
It doesn't allow your skin to breathe, and more importantly, it doesn't allow those natural.
On heart, I mean, this is the range. I've been using LMS now for years, and I think it's made a vast difference to my skin. I mean, it's
huge.
Over what's been a really difficult on, and still my skin. I mean, people do say to me, "What have you done there properly, effectively, and you've toned as well?" So there's no trace of anything.
And it
left
removes
on your
eye
skin.
makeup remover, the cleanser and toner, so you don't have to have a separate one. Pro-Collagen Marine Cream is our award-winning.
I thought the lines on that side of my face were much deeper, and this has made a really big difference to my skin by using this. And now, since the oxygenating night cream as well that's come along, as part of our 100 Christmas shopping days. Brilliant. Thank you very much as well. Stay with us. There you go. Of course, if we are talking about it being an easy way to order, it couldn't be simpler than that. This is great. I'm so pleased to see this again, because when I launched this as a Today's Special Value, you had a great guest with us, and I bought 2 of them myself. I was so chuffed with it. Have masses and masses of use out of it, not just me, but the kids as well. It is very, very simple to assemble, and although you might be thinking, well, is it quite the right time of year? This is actually quite good fun to have inside the house if you've got kids having a sleepover, just to play around with. If you've got a conservatory, maybe just lay down. It's nice to relax. It's a jolly sight more comfortable sometimes than laying on the sofa, and besides, everybody, including the dog, gets on there first. And what we have got here is not just this very, very lightweight frame, tubular steel frame that packs right the way down, and it comes in a carry bag as well, so you can take it to the beach maybe with you. That's a very unflattering shot of my bottom, but never mind. Just to show you that it does actually as well, and I'm going to be very careful with this because I've got all my microphone pack and everything stuck to the back of me. But, as you can see there, literally, oh, there we go. Oh, class. That is really comfortable. Now, you could have, you see, there you are, you see, you put your little book there, maybe a little table there, glass of wine, gin and tonic, cup of tea. It is rather early in the morning. And again, you can just have this. It's got that nice sort of feel to it that when you lay on it, you also feel completely safe with this one. Because apart from anything else, if you think of any other kind of hammock that you've got to have 2 trees, appropriately distanced, to be able to hang anything like that up. And if you do find that you haven't tied it properly, I mean, I've seen some pretty awful accidents happening with people sort of leaping onto hammocks and stuff. You get onto it, sit in the middle, don't leap on one end, because otherwise it will
tilt like that. But it's very, very simple to use. Let me just show you, in fact, how to assemble this one. As I say, it comes to you flat packed. So you've got your little tubular frame. When I got mine, it came in a box. You just take it out of the box. Very, very simple. You've got your little directions there of how to do that. And you put your frame together. It's quite simply popping in, as you can see with these ones. You just put those in and then put it into place, and that knocks back out there. Make sure that they have all popped out, so this is going to hold it quite safe. You don't need to have a solid, anything heavier weight than this for it to be a safe hammock. Now, you get this base as well. You can see there, you've got mates around, you've got to wipe up putting a deck chair up or one of those other fangled chairs. It literally just hooks quite simply, and from the chain, as you can see there too. Now, this is some little pillow there you can detach, or you can, it's up to you. I mean, you can sit on this. You could get actually a couple of small children on there. And I remember then, I'm just trying to remember her name actually, a lovely guest we had that we sold this with. And she and I both managed to actually get on one of these together. And it didn't tilt, it didn't tip, and it's very, very comfortable. 20 years over the summer. The garden furniture and things tends to be a little bit of a premium. I don't know about you, but I think they've bumped the prices up of things like this. So this is a great opportunity for you maybe to buy something now. If you've got maybe a holiday home abroad, if you've got a mobile home, we've got a bag you can see there actually, in fact, at the end of the bed. No, at the end of the bed, where you can put it all into this very, very simply. And it does go in here. There you are. Let me just show you exactly how you do it. It's like sleeping bags. You know with sleeping bags where you roll them all up? Because if you look at each of these pieces of the frame, none of them is any longer than the bag. So quite simply to do, £23.50. This might be a good present for the guy who's got everything, because I bet he hasn't got one of these. 531-044, £23.50. That's the price on that. What I could do is staying in there, but actually my bed beckons me. So that's where I'm going to go now. Now, Northern Nights is a brand of bedwear, bed linen. We've also got fantastic feather beds and quilts as well that we have had huge success with, and you have had wonderful night's sleep from. Now, we normally have Susie Adams with us. She's laying in this morning, deservedly. Oh. Now, this is 824837. And whenever we have anything that is, as we